In a quarter mile, merge onto I-94 East.
What's up, Mana Pampers? Zachy here, focusing on this promo by cutting it in the car like a lot of influencers I've seen do. And I'm here to talk about round 5 of March Magics, which is going online as this episode is dropping. There's only 2 polls in this one. We only have 4 left. So we need your votes, we need your engagement. So go in and vote on those polls and... What the fuck? Man, this guy is driving the speed.
Continue on I-94 East for 4 miles.
Anyways, what was I saying? Well, don't forget to vote on the polls, engage with us, tell your friend, enjoy the episode, and one second, I just got... What the fuck? I love you, Mana. Oh, God! Oh, God!
This theme is gonna serve as a placeholder till we get a hold of something better. I love you, Mana.
Speaking of flop era, Zach messaged me, was workshopping a Dune tweet, Tor.
He's
that he
working
fired
on
off.
a tweet with it.
I have to
What's-
workshop it with you.
You were. It
because
was
otherwise-
good. We actually
otherwise
didn't
you
need
come back-
workshopping. It was good.
Otherwise, you come back to me and you're like, "Oh, you should have gotten it into the kitchen with me and Aaron on that one."
That's
you know?
true. I appreciate it. This was good to go. The only issue is that it's a month late. You know what I mean?
It's still in the
No, it was-
zeitgeist, baby.
It's not in the zeitgeist anymore.
It was ready, but it wasn't hot.
I don't know.
I mean, it was ready a little bit late. Everyone already filled up on breadsticks by the time the pizza came out. So,
Crazy.
Which is okay.
here's
Which is
the
okay.
other thing is that it's not a perfect tweet anyway, because so my tweet was it's Gurney Halleck saddles up at the urinal next to Paul, and he looks down and he says, "I see you've inherited the Atreides family atomics." Okay, it's funny to me, but the problem is that he's saddling up at the urinal.
Maybe I'm missing something, but I think it's great.
It's just very funny
So-
the way that who's the actor who plays Gurney?
Yeah, it
Halleck?
parallels with Josh Brolin saying
Josh
you want to
Brolin.
fuck
Josh
Timothy
Brolin.
Chalamet via
And-
poem. Dude, telling your coworker you want to fuck them via a poem, fucking great. Fucking insane. Move.
Oh, what is up with that? Why is he?
I don't
like,
know.
doing that?
I haven't even read the poem, so this could be wildly out of
But
context. But
he gives like everyone a poem. That's like his thing.
that's
right?
so funny. I love Josh Brolin so much. He's because he has kind of like that hard man demeanor. Like he
Yeah.
would play a great space marine, but like
Oh, for sure.
he writes poems about all of his coworkers.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's so fucking funny.
It's beautiful.
He's
It's
such
great.
a weirdo.
He's like he should have been in like I don't know why I'm having this thought, but he should have been in Maestro. I think you should kick
Maestro.
out. You should kick out whoever that guy is.
Why would you do that? Bradley Cooper, the
Yeah,
guy
Bradley
who
Cooper.
directed
Are you
his
having-
passion
Did you have a mini
project.
stroke, Zach?
I don't know.
No names are coming to you.
Why would Josh Brolin be better? Like, what is Leonard Bernstein? Is
Yeah.
why
Because
would
he's
he
like-
be a better one?
Because it's so poetic, you know. His poetry is so poetic.
He's
That's
so
why.
artful.
Why
so
would you
artful.
wish that? If you like him so much, why would you wish him to be in an awful movie?
Well, is Maestro? I haven't seen Maestro, so I don't want to judge.
Dude,
I'm
it's
turning
bad.
a new leaf. I'm turning
It's
over a
pretty
new
bad.
leaf, and I'm not judging movies until I watch them.
Okay, I'll
I am
judge you
capable
without
of
watching it.
change. Oh my god. Okay.
That does show terrific growth, Zach.
So my tweet is not perfect though, because I was waiting for this criticism to show up on Twitter, but I guess it's too far gone from the zeitgeist. But in the Dune universe, are there even, at least on Arrakis, are there even urinals? Is that because like it's all being recycled?
I'm not even
in the
sure they
still
have
suit.
flushable plumbing in the Dune universe. It's so weird. It's like they got interstellar travel, but they haven't mastered interior lighting yet. Like it's very fascinating.
Yeah, they're
I
like
love
they're
it.
like
Point.
they're like the drone that like lights up. It only lights up in like a square. I don't know why it
the
does
little
that.
globes or whatever.
Yeah, those are
Yeah,
cool.
no, this is a bathroom in Dune. You walk in and it's complete blackness, and you
Uh-huh.
stand there for 30 seconds, and then ominously a little square starts to like light up very slowly.
Mhm.
I'm basing this off of Lynch's Dune because I've seen that more often.
Okay.
and then that little like black rectangle you piss into in complete blackness, just a little outline of a
Lynch's
square.
Beautiful.
Dune is pretty
It's
cool. I
wild.
watched it like twice in prep for part 2.
Really,
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
damn, that's commitment, man. What'd you think of it? Like,
Well, I need to know more about it because it's partially a train wreck.
yeah,
You know
things
what I
just
mean?
happen. You're just like, what?
And Lynch famously like disavows it. He's like, I hated what they did to my beautiful film,
Like
and
they
like what they
re-edited
forced
it?
me to. Yeah, I think they just like kind of rendered control from
Damn.
him. One of the producers.
Is there a
um,
Lynch cut out there?
No, I
I
think
don't
it was
think so.
like
I think-
so traumatic that he was like,
Yeah.
I think
can't
I actually
look at
think
it
they
anymore.
like they had the theatrical release and then they like cut it even more, and Lynch had his name removed from that version because it was such an abomination in
You
his
pulled
mind.
a Smithy,
Yeah,
the Alan Smithy move.
but apparently, so Frank Herbert was alive for that film and like like actually made the first version of the screenplay. So
Oh, sick.
that's interesting to me, where he had like the blessing of Frank Herbert.
That is-
And apparently Frank Herbert like delivered like a 300-page movie, which is a screenplay, which is like way too long, obviously.
It's like a page a minute or something, right?
Something like that, yeah.
So that would be like a 6 hour, well, less than 6 hour, but
Yeah.
probably like 5 hour ish movie. That's fun.
He should have done it. Should have done it.
I would be remiss not to mention that canonically, not only is the pee recycled in the still suit, but
Also the poop.
also the
Also
poop.
the poop. Yeah.
Really?
all-
Okay.
It's all in there.
It's all in there.
I was looking for information just now, and it's all about when's the best time to use the bathroom during Dune. Which is just that's so weird that's in our like minutia. Now that's like part of our. That's something that people need to care about. Belly, I'm
Belly.
hearing. Oh, sorry.
No, I would just say I want to ask Belly because Tor, you haven't seen Dune. Have you seen Dune
No.
2?
No,
No, okay.
I don't
But
care about
where-
spoilers.
Yeah, well, whatever. I want to ask Belly, what do you think? I have my thought on what the best time to see the bathroom is in
Oh,
Dune
to see the bath.
To
2.
see
If you
it,
want to see the bathroom, to
see
go
it.
to the bathroom in Dune 2.
to view
Uh,
it in its splendor.
I don't know. I mean, I have a small bladder, so this definitely resonates with me. I don't know. Does it? I mean,
Okay,
just go when you have to. None of like Villeneuve is all vibes. You know, it's not. I think the one thing you can't miss is light spoilers riding the sandworm. Like the first time Paul rides the sandworm, that is like kind of the most spectacular scene, and I wouldn't want to miss that.
But what about
other
like
than
the Fade
Oh,
Roth's
ma-
birthday on Getty Prime? That's crazy.
What happens?
Because you're
Does he get dirty? Does he get
'Cause you're a
freaked on?
freak.
He gets dirty. He gets some fun. He's got a good time.
Yeah, that's
it's
a
an
good
awesome scene.
It is an awesome scene. That all of Gady Prime is pretty fucking sick.
I know. I want
my
to see
pitch-
more of Getty Prime. That I like.
Yeah.
I like what he did with that. That's kind of
Yeah.
cool.
It's gorgeous.
What?
It's kind of black and white.
Yeah, they filmed that in infrared, with infrared cameras. So it's like true black and white. Like, well, they have black and white film, obviously, but it's even like more. Like, it's just like completely devoid.
Yeah, like the contrast is so like
It's so eerie. Yeah.
yeah,
I
it's
got-
weird because like it really stands out. Go ahead, Tor.
Well, no, I will say it's interesting. Like the take on like the super polluted like landscape is very gray and like it looks kind of clean in a sense, but you can definitely also see it's like toxic. I will say, Fade Austin Butler, his head kind of looks like a cock in the movie. Do they do anything with that like symbolically?
I mean, he is fucking horned up. He's riled up the whole film. It's amazing.
Does he like enter anything very tight with his head? That's kind of what I'm. That's the
He
symbol.
sticks his tongue out. He kisses some people. he enters
He enters Arrakis.
Leia Sadu. at some point.
There are some like parts because he is very bald, and there are some parts where like the head like it looks a little bit too big, you know.
Yeah,
he
well,
looks
he
like
wore
that drawing of Yakub, you know, that like the black Israelites use, the like evil sorcerer that made white people. There's
Okay,
like a,
you
there's
gotta
like
pull that shit up.
Okay, yeah, it was a very famous picture.
He maybe part of what you're wondering is he did wear a bald cap for.
Yeah.
He didn't actually shave his head for Dune 2 because he was filming The Bike Riders, which is a movie it was pushed. It's gonna come out in June.
The
Which
Bike Riders,
looks
you said?
The Bike Riders.
Okay, what's it
Can
about?
we watch? No, we always get popped. We will definitely get popped if we put
We
a
get
trailer
popped
on.
for trailers? Okay.
I don't know. Tor, I want you to watch the Bike Riders trailer, just to see the insane accent work.
Oh no.
But can we do the audio of the trailer? Or we'll...
That's you.
Oh yes. Okay, I have seen this. I didn't know that's what.
Who is this?
This is Fade Rotha, of course.
A fellow Widow's Peak brother for me.
The thing is, okay, I'd watched a like behind the scenes clip from Breaking Bad, or for I think like Gran it's not Gran Turismo. The
Come on,
movie
you can do
that they did after, so starring
Speed
Aaron Paul.
Racer.
No, it's fuck. It's the name of the car. That's like the that's
Clint Eastwood.
Man, I might maybe I do have COVID, Belly, because I'm
No,
like
you have
immediately
dementia. By what it
forgetting.
looks like.
Yeah,
I'm
you
immediately
are-
forgetting everything. I
This
can't
is
remember
dementia, not
names.
COVID, Zach.
I'm betraying the trust of my one true friend and supporter in comedy. Yeah, I probably just have COVID brain and everything's fading. No,
It's okay.
okay.
Oh wait, by the way,
maybe
I
it's Gran
survived
Turismo.
another COVID outbreak. Still going. It's been like 2 years since I had COVID. I beat it.
Okay, Tor, tell me your secrets. How do you survive a COVID
Well,
exposure?
First
Because
of all,
I might have
no
been
boosters.
exposed. Okay,
You gotta be a pure
We-
blood, Zach. You need to take all the blood out of your body and
Oh, no.
replace it with powerful, unvaccinated stock. I'm sorry.
Now this is smart because this is how we're gonna get listeners. I think this is our strategy.
Okay. All right.
Like we've done the like pitching to Irish
Appealing
viewers
to the-
and our German viewers, our like two and three viewers in Europe, and we've pandered to them. But it's time to make our pure blooded pivot.
Our pivot.
Okay.
No.
I need
Right.
to this is reminding me of Instagram reel that I need to watch with you all. I think I sent it in chat, but I'm gonna pull it up. Speaking of
All
the
right,
right,
just to finish my point about the bald cap, I watched this
Yes.
clip from like the Breaking Bad
Breaking
movie.
Bad, Walter White putting on a bald cap.
Bryan Cranston comes back for a scene in that movie, but like he is doing another project, so he needs his hair, so he puts it on a bald cap. And they mentioned that the one digital special effect they did for the entire shoot was that they used digital, they use special effects to shrink the size of his head so it looks natural, because otherwise he just looked like Mega Brain from
Wouldn't it be easier to put on like a green cap, like to green screen it or something, or to put like some sort of like, I don't know, something that makes it stand out? I don't know. Never mind. This is
Maybe.
stupid. I don't know
I don't
anything
know.
about movies. I don't fucking know how to make a movie. Who's here?
But, like,
Who
it's
here has
just-
made a movie? Who
That's
here's
a
wearing a
good point.
bald cap? You ever put on a bald cap? Okay, yes, Billy's got.
Okay, here we are.
I have put on a bald cap, yes.
Here we are. Okay.
All right, so set this up for us before it plays.
Okay, so I've talked about this before. This is my guy Frank Mir,
Uh-huh.
former UFC heavyweight champ, one of my favorite fighters at the time.
Here's
I'm fascinated by him and his life trajectory. I think he has an amazing head shape. It's just something. Speaking of head shapes,
yeah, in like some angles it looks like the bottom is wider than the top, and
Yeah.
in other angles it looks like the top is wider than the bottom. That's
I
an
love
impressive
Frank.
optical illusion.
I sincerely, I don't know. I'm like not facetiously watching this, but this clip killed me. Okay, let me add sound now.
You were to die unexpectedly, knock on wood, what would be something you'd want everybody to remember about you, or something that you wish you would have said that now you could say just in case?
I would love it if my children could go back and watch my life from beginning to end. Just the whole thing, you know? I think everybody skews perspective.
That's it.
That's so that's like a magical answer. That's so whimsical.
Just the whole. I want my children to watch my entire life.
First
I
time
want them to
I
watch me
jacked off.
sleep.
First
I want them to watch me on the toilet. I want them
Every
to
shit
spend
I ever
their
took.
whole life watching my life.
Yeah, that was the first thing that popped into my head. But I think in his brain, I obviously don't. I'm not a Frank head, but like I think in his brain, it was like you could
Like the
magically
highlights.
have them. Yeah, like this
Right.
is like the hyperbaric time chamber or something.
Right.
I mean,
Like,
speak about Dune. It's like he's forcing his children to drink the water of life and get all
Right.
of the memories of
He
the
wants his children
Reverend
to be
mothers.
Aaliyah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that have
true.
come before.
That's what
An
the water of life
abomination, you might
does.
say.
What is it? What does the water of life do? It make you have all memories of everyone.
Well, I think
I thought it
it
just
actually,
killed you.
I think it
I thought it
does
just
just
killed
kill you. I think it does.
It's
do
just
that,
poison.
But I think
It's
it like
di-
also allows you to like accept the memories. I think that's the thing.
For Jessica and the Bene Gesserit, it like let her have all the memories of all the Bene Gesserit before her.
Oh, all the Reverend
Who had
mothers.
that position.
So
All the
I
Reverend
don't-
mothers. Yes, thank you.
So I don't think it's like all Benegenerate.
Yes.
All Bene Gesserits everywhere. I think it's
No,
that
yes,
lineage.
exactly. That lineage on Arrakis.
Yeah.
All right, I guess. So what is the water of life? We got like the dust is like the like pollen or whatever. It's saying. Is it the water of life. Sorry,
dust
not the
is
dust,
from-
the spice.
Yeah, dust is from his dark materials, the subtle knife and golden compass.
Dude.
That thing.
That book, that's trilogy was so
Uh-huh.
fucking important to me. And every time it gets put on
Good or
screen, I
bad?
get to watch.
Do you like it or
I'm
not?
sorry, you cut out, but I'm assuming you're asking if it was good or bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
I mean,
was,
did you like the book or not? Because I know some people have mixed opinions about like how the book ends and like the last one and stuff.
The last one is a bit out there. Like they introduced like a new race of beings that are like elephant rocking horses, if I remember right.
Yeah. I
There's
remember
like
that.
they have like a symbiotic relationship with a tree whose seeds are like wheels that they wheel themselves around on. It's fucking ridiculous. The third book is not the best, but the first two are so good. In particular, I think the first one is like amazing for like a young adult. Like
Mhm.
the shit that like I was like, books can do this. Like they kill children. They like they do all this crazy shit.
They
Like they
torture children.
literally separate children from their souls. Like
Yeah,
like,
as part of a science experiment.
no, yeah, as part of a science and like it's all kind of done in the name of like the greater good. It's really interesting. It's very adult themes and like a children's book, but it was also cool because it was like the idea in at least one of the worlds, kind of the main one. The first book takes place. Everyone has like their soul is like a separate entity that exists outside their body. It takes the form of like an animal.
Yeah, the daemon.
Thought that was
we've
awesome.
really
But
pivoted.
I'm getting sidetracked because my main point is every person involved, with the exception of maybe Daniel Craig, in the making of the bringing these books to screen. I'm not just talking about the movies. I'm talking about the HBO series, especially the HBO series.
Yeah.
Lin-Manuel Miranda plays Lee Cross. Dude, I literally every one of them. I'm not saying they all should be executed, but I am suggesting a decimation where there's kind of a lottery where like 1 out of every 10 tickets is a death, and the other cast members should be forced to beat the loser of the lotteries to death personally. They just and that would be going light on them.
That's very
how
measured.
bad the movie.
That's a very measured Tor.
Yeah.
I did.
I mean,
I did.
there's a race of bears that are intelligent and
Yeah.
undefeatable, and they wear armor.
Yes,
So
that's
how
right.
How do you mess that
just
up?
about
The
that.
bear was pretty cool though in the TV show. I thought they did okay.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I mean, it's just I'm more. I guess I haven't even watched the HBO series because I saw that Lin-Manuel Miranda plays Lee Crosby.
He's not a well. Is he a big part in the book? I remember
Yes.
watching season 1. Okay, season 1, he wasn't like a huge part.
He's not a huge. Yeah, he is a huge part. I mean, I'd have to like really. You just touch on something that I maybe spent one night getting mad about a long time ago, and now I'm trying to remember everything.
Well,
It is kind of fun when he comes out on screen for the first time and he gets to go, how does a bastard orphan son of a...
There is, I mean, Lin-Manuel, there like the fatigue is real across like time and space. Like even Disney, like he I don't know what he has on like the Disney execs, but he does like all the music for all Disney movies now.
Yes, that's
and there was
right.
I remember reading an article recently that there's like literally fatigue of kids that like I don't want another like rap song.
Yeah, no, that kind of like and I'm singling this person out because it's the only like named example I have in my head of this, but like Aquafina,
Yeah,
she's like narrating like nature documentaries now, and she's like, and just like, I feel like if I mimic the way she talks, I will be called racist.
Yes.
So I'm not going to mimic it,
100%.
but like that's
And
like
you will give an example of Aquafina's voice now.
there's
look at these lions. They are crazy. Look at them go. I hear the young males try to kill the older male. I don't know. I can't do it. I'm losing it. But
I mean,
yeah,
it's not terrible. Like, I
know-
get what you're going for.
in the Little Mermaid remake, which I saw
yes,
because
that rap song.
I saw
See-
that with it was I went with my brother and sister-in-law
Like,
and niece. It was her
Yeah,
first
kids,
movie
that's-
experience.
That's pretty. That's
she
beautiful.
had a blast.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Halfway through, there's a Aquafina music number
new Disney original.
by composed by Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh,
and my
he
mind,
has his fingerprints on that.
yes,
Of course.
he wrote it. My mind exploded. I was like,
Oh.
so
That
yeah.
kind of like lazy rap style. I don't know how to describe lazy.
Yeah.
Kind of where it's like they're not really like putting emphasis on stuff. They're just kind of like, and here is this thing that just happened, and it's really cool. And now I'm talking still.
Well,
talking.
this is the other thing. I was watching Curb. I've been on a Curb Your Enthusiasm kick because the new season's coming out, and I was watching some old episodes because I like get caught up with the new season. And so I was watching the season from 2017, and Lin-Manuel Miranda shows up as himself, and he's parroting Hamilton. And like it feels so dated now because he was parroting his shtick in 2017, right? And now
Right.
it's like what, like
He has
7
not
years
evolved
later, and
one
he's
bit.
still doing the same thing.
I mean, God bless him.
Yeah,
God
God
I
bless
mean,
him.
obviously, we have proposed many successful musicals. The I Love You Manna musical is going to be going on West End soon.
Yeah, I love you musical. Belly.
No, okay.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, Tor. Go ahead.
There was one. This is so stupid. I'm just completely derailed this for this stupid thing, but I'm hearing your animals.
Oh wait, Tor. You
Yeah, he went on mute.
Oh.
Speaking of like TV
There you
shows,
go.
I wanted to give Belly you a chance to. How are you liking Three Body Problem?
Wow, we're really
Is it-
rolling into March Magic's Part 5, the thrilling conclusion.
This is not the
We're really
thrilling
taking-
confusion. This is
I know,
the
I know.
freaking semifinals.
Well, speaking of animals, can we have a rover duck. I need to let her in. I think she's
Okay.
so you
We
guys
can do
were-
a little. Okay. Tor, did you like the choices that I picked?
Yeah, I was
Dog.
looking
It's
through
like a
them just
lab.
now.
I chose
I was-
things from your spreadsheet or from your PowerPoint presentation when I could.
Yeah, no, I liked all of your. So I just want to finish this thought really quickly. I just got to
Please.
tell Belly about this.
About the dogs.
So I have like some work friends, right?
Mhm.
And I got to see their animal loadout the other day, and it was so magical. It was so so they're like this like married couple who are like going back to school to like follow their dreams, So they're like working,
Beautiful.
multiple jobs. One at Domino, and like they actually have like grown-up jobs too. But like, so one of them is going back to be a veterinarian because she loves animals, and so like I delivered to their house like last week, and I got to see their animals. Dude, this loadout is insane. It's so good. Okay,
What's the stat?
there was at least 2 pugs, but not like the classical like beige and like dark pugs. They were the
black
dark
ones?
pugs. They were they were the dark ones with like those, and then one French bulldog who was very old. So like when I was there, it was chilling on the couch the whole time while everyone else was going crazy. Just this one French bulldog just like kind of just hanging out.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. 3 birds.
Okay.
That are flying around the living. It was so mad. It was like during it was during what the fuck was Monday or something.
Sorry, the dog is whimpering outside.
It's
so
It's
cute.
behind you. What is the dog's name?
This is Gemma. She's a golden retriever. Golden retrievers are fucking insane, dude. I have like
so angelic.
very little experience with. They're like completely bred for comfort and like completely just loyal.
Well, they need attention, right?
Yeah.
Because they love you.
Yes.
No, but yeah, I had to tell you about this animal loadout because it was like it was working during Easter, and we were like
right.
Everyone called in, so it was just like an insane night. I was so fucking mad, and then I just
got
walked
to hang
into
out
this
with these
magical forest of.
Did they
pugs.
Did they have more? So 3 dogs, 3 birds. Any other animals?
I think there was more, but they weren't readily available. I think there might have been a couple of cats in the mix.
Okay. I'm very cat pilled right now. And dog pilled, I guess.
Well,
I don't know.
Is Canola your first cat you've ever owned?
Yes. Yeah. Not my wife, but me. Yeah.
So obviously there's a little kind of like new type,
for sure.
new vibe.
Novelty.
Cannoli, right? Not canola.
I gotta get something for my throat.
Canola oil.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
She's named it for the canola, the vegetable oil.
Yeah.
Then I'd really get canceled in the alt-right space. You named your cat after a vegetable oil.
Oh yeah, because they like the vegetable. What is that whole thing about like seed oils? Like
yeah, they think seed oils are like the death of America, and they might be right.
Well, the other thing
a
is
lot
that
of seed oil and everything, but
you could also be canceled if someone used the other name for canola. If you know what I mean.
Right. No,
Right.
I don't know what.
No,
what do you
okay.
mean?
Well, because it doesn't canola oil have another name? It's like
Rape
canola
seed.
seed.
He wants you to say the word rape.
I see.
Oh, this is great comedy. God, I'm fucking talk about flop
We're back,
era.
baby.
God,
We're
I'm just
back.
floundering here. But you understand? Okay, I did promise Nina that I would try to stretch out the non-magic section for this episode.
Oh yeah, I'm down to take like a little hiatus, like a little break. It's not unprecedented.
Oh, from March Magics? You want to scuttle March Magics talk?
We're already in April.
We've got the artist kind of preview. I will say I got one thing for March Magics, and that's just my Magali picks.
We have to do March.
Is the whining distracting?
It's not bad. No, it's
No,
not.
it's fine.
Is it
It's color.
It's cute.
It's good. And here's the thing. Okay, so it's so interesting for us because the feedback I get is, the feedback I get is either I stopped listening to the episode because you didn't get into the magic talk soon enough, or I tuned off the episode immediately when you start talking about magic.
This is why I tune out all noise. I refuse feedback. Feedback is for guitars, not
we have to
podcasters.
Yeah.
All right. Shall we?
We have been ordained by God to speak His word. We don't need to listen to the masses.
Okay, but March Magics 2024 Paint by Numbers edition. Beauty is in the eye of the card bowl holder. Round 4, which is just completed. Right? It's 4. I think we're entering 5. Is that the math?
Yes, Zach.
The pod
Okay.
ep
Confirmed.
and the round is off by 1, which was an oversight on my part.
Yeah, it feels like
Flavor.
it feels
The
like
flavor.
that Mr. Show sketch, the pre-taped live call-in show, which I think is the
which
greatest
we've
sketch of
referenced
all
on here
time.
before.
Because I think it's the greatest sketch written of all time. I think there's nothing better.
I was like, where have I seen? I have seen that. I haven't seen much Mr. Show.
I
but
remember
have seen that.
clipping
Oh.
it and putting into an ep. And
You know
And
what?
getting team on it and then getting-
Belly, do it again. Put the clip
No.
right here.
No, we're gonna get
No.
YouTube striked.
No.
We're gonna get YouTube. YouTube is fucking gonna ban hammer us. We're gonna get
for
ban
just
hammer.
putting in Mr. Show. They don't
Yes.
care about Mr. Show.
Yeah.
Yes, they
They
do.
probably
they
don't
care
care
about
about Mr. Show.
everything. They care about everything.
All right, this is
God.
part 5
Uh-huh.
podcast ep for the 4th round.
Well, we are down to our final 8 artists. And I mean,
Yes.
now that the polls have completed, folks, if this is your first ever episode of March Magic's 2024, we're filtering out. We have chosen, we've started with the top 64 Magic artists by their number of artistic contributions to the game, their number of cards, and they were put into a bracket seeded by their number of contributions. And now we are down to a top 8. That's the round has just concluded, so we are down to our final 4 competitors. That's so good to say. Our final 4 has been picked, and there's some controversy. This has not been an easy tournament.
There was some upsets here.
Big upsets. We've had thumbs get put on the scale. We had,
In a big way.
Well, yeah, Ryan Pancoast retweeted it, and he somehow managed to do the impossible. Ryan Pancoast.
I mean,
called
good for
it, right?
really. We should
He called
reward
the
this
shooters.
behavior though, because it brought more traffic to us.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
100%.
by all
earned his
means,
victory.
this is if you want to win this, fucking draw attention to it.
Okay, I was because I'm signed into an account. I saw fucking Mark Poole like the tweet and then unlike the tweet. So he looked at it.
Better. That's even better.
He didn't retweet. He didn't retweet, but he did like it, and then he unliked it.
Amazing.
For that glorious
He probably
30
saw my
seconds before
pics.
he went to the profile and scrolled through.
I thought we had good
Amazing.
picks this round. I think Tor knocked it out of the park.
Okay.
But should we summarize the action, the thrilling action of this round?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, so we had Jesper Ising versus Donato Giancola. Working on that pronunciation, but Jesper Ising is singing a happy tune after winning this competition, and Danny Cola, Diet Coke himself, has been
Winning this
crumpled up
round
into a little
this
can
competition.
and put into the recycling bin.
Zach,
Yeah.
you need to work in your sports vernacular. He won the round, not the
That was
competition.
pretty good.
Oh, that's true.
But
He
I
did-
liked his little.
No, he didn't win the round. He won the matchup because the round is the whole thing, right?
I liked
That's
his
the
little
confusing part.
metaphor. That was nice.
Yeah, I came up with some metaphors. I don't have cold opens anymore, but I have lukewarm.
Oh, I promised a
metaphors.
cold open. Shit.
Yeah, where is it, Belly?
I don't have it. Well,
You
I'll-
also
it's for
wanted
the
to talk
discourse
about.
app. We want to do a discourse app, which okay, table that.
We could
Sorry.
we could
keep
do
going.
a mini discourse. I think it would be good to do a little mini discourse app at the conclusion of the March Magic's round discussion.
Okay.
Is that
I mean
cool?
today.
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
If you
Oh
have time.
God.
Well,
Whatever.
you better
Okay.
hurry up. Let's see the next
Okay.
matchup then.
Okay.
'Cause
So
I got to show you my Magali picks.
So do you have any commentary on that matchup, or how do we feel about that? Honestly, I'm sad to see.
No, this one I'm so no for this one I could have gone either. I kind of preferred Jesper, but they were both.
I'm shocked. I think Donato Giancola is. I mean, I'm probably Donnie Cola is great.
Actually, yeah, I would have preferred Donato.
Yeah.
I think
It's kind of
to
like
win.
new money versus old. It's like Donato's been around forever, and
Yeah, that's-
Jesper is like a little newer onto the scene.
when I was like looking through all their like I was always drawn to like the older stuff,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and when it was like people who had taken over at like Kanza Turkir, Like it all
Yeah.
looked the same to me. Like I had trouble like picking out like interesting stuff, interesting
think
like portraits and
Jesper-
pictures because it all it's the styles have kind of congealed in, or like have
Jesper has his own unique style. I think that's not necessarily like I could look at a piece of art and I could be like, that's Jesper's thing. Like especially after like doing this work for this competition, doing the work, as they say. I definitely can like notice their style. But like I think another reason I'm sad to see Donnie Cola go is that his art was in this whole Faye Dalton scandal issue thing, and it kind of would be nice to have that storyline continue and maybe see Donnie Cola get a big W in the competition. So I'm sad to see beyond just being
we're
a
at
fan
the point
of
where no matter what, we're going to be sad who wins.
yeah, that's really true. Okay,
There's going to be a curfew.
Let's move on.
Okay.
This one I feel like Nils should have gotten a little more love.
I agree.
Yeah, this was pretty decisive. This was pretty crazy.
John
With a lot of votes,
Avon.
too.
This particular Grave Titan, I think doesn't quite show off his I know I picked this, but I picked it because I like the flavor of that makes zombies and there's zombies falling out of its belly. But I feel like he was because I remember Nils Ham is really good at like making this drab kind of thing, but like adding these like flourishes of color that are they are so good.
So I didn't choose. Okay, just for the listener, if you're not watching the YouTube, also if you're not watching the YouTube, please, this is a good time to wake up, gently wake up. Maybe get some cocoa or whatever, or do whatever you need to rise out of your slumber. But in this matchup, John Avon waved John Avon Voyage to Nils Ham,
Christ.
who had their ham fried with some eggs.
Glazed by John
Glazed,
Avon.
there you go, by John Avon.
He had
Now-
his cheeks glazed.
Yeah, she's great. There you go. You could tell me that. Speaking of, you could tell me that Donato Giancola is like a type of Italian ham, and I'd be like, that sounds right.
Hey man. Not cool.
It sounds like a good brand. I would
There's
buy it.
there's a great game where you put the word chicken in front of every player for the first name of every player in the Italian national team, and it sounds like the most delicious thing ever. Chicken Chiellini. Fucking sounds incredible.
Wow.
Chicken Giancola, I'd buy that. I'd order that at a fancy
But
restaurant.
It's also kind of mean to Italians. I feel like
Chicken
they pick a lot of-
Mengucci.
I mean, I think that he should coin that at some point. So Tor, the reason why I picked the Grave Titan art is because we had done it's sort of Niels Ham's like trademark is these like little guys in like not like fursuits, but I don't know how to describe it. Like his art of oofs. Like he has this oofe art. I don't know how to describe it.
Oh yeah.
I liked that. Oops.
But like that's the name of the creature type. It's like OUPHE.
Oh.
And our secret WotC insider for round 3 chose one of those arts with the oof. And so
you wanted something to contrast it.
I wanted something different to contrast it. I didn't want to have two of these like little cute oofy guys back to back. So that's why I went for Grave Titan, because this was one that you had chose that was a little bit different. And also, to be honest, like I do like this Simic Growth Chamber art, but I don't think it's like incredible.
No,
But
Avon has so many like really good lands though.
Yeah, that's true.
John Avon crushed Ham. 71%
Yeah, this was
of the vote. Almost 190 votes, which is kind of crazy. Okay.
Yeah, good for us.
Here we go.
And now
This
this is the rough one, right? We had
I have tremendous respect for Pan Coast for after this. This was such to take out like a favorite like this. I love it. I love a good downfall.
Yeah,
I
I
love a
think
good
Rebecca Gay might have had the Vegas odds for being the number one, like the
She'd
high.
probably be a
That,
number 2 seed.
Yeah, she
Number
was
2 or
next
3.
in line after
We'll get to
Kev
her.
Dog got eliminated. You know what I mean?
well, yeah, Kev has the number one in number of arts, but I don't think Kev Walker is like the most beloved, and I think
Well,
Rebecca
clearly
Gay.
now, yeah.
I think Rebecca Gay might be the most beloved, or one of the most beloved MTG artists. So but Ryan and Rebecca Gay was solidly winning in the competition before Ryan came in and put his thumb on the scale.
Yeah,
I
he
should
had
say
a
that,
buzzer
like,
beater. Sorry, I'm gonna scroll through. Did you
find
you
the tweet.
retweeted it, right?
I retweeted it at some point.
Look how much you retweet. Okay, here we go.
And it's just a nice thing. Also, it should say that Ryan Pancoast recently won the Chesley Award for art, like fantasy art, which I misspelled in the reply here.
Yes, you became a groveling reply, which is
Groveled.
good. Which is our brand.
Groveled.
Which is our brand.
Beautiful.
Look, I'll grovel to Ryan Pancoast. I'll grovel to Mike Lester. I'll grovel to the Trollhole podcast. Whoever I gotta grovel to, Senpai Circovitz.
Should call you the Groveler.
The groveler. The grovel
What's
hole.
your favorite Pokemon, Zach? Is it Groveler?
Sure. I'm guessing that's a Pokemon.
It's Graveler.
It's close.
Graveler. Okay, that makes sense. All right, it's been a minute.
Okay.
Sorry.
So Ryan Pankos, kind of at the 11th hour, close to the 11th hour, with like 10 hours
Like
left
a day
in the-
was.
I remember
yeah.
checking it. Rebecca was winning.
Yeah, Rebecca
Yes.
was winning pretty handily, and then Ryan retweeted, quote tweeted, with that very nice, kind of sly way about it of like,
An
I
unexpected
respect my
haymaker.
opponent. Yes, unexpected haymaker, and
I mean,
basically-
Ryan's no slouch. Like, Ryan's got some
No.
great art.
yeah,
But it was still a very, very tight round. Like, where we're talking about, like...
it was close. It was a buzzer beater.
Well, this
49 to
he's seen
51.
this, which means there is a chance that he heard me say that he needs to draw more beefy guys. So if we see an uptick in beef from Ryan, and thank old Tor for that.
Ryan. I like Ryan because he's a Rhode Islander.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Famous Rhode Islander. Okay, so Ryan closed that one out, and then our last.
We have what?
So is this what Mark Poole liked? When did that happen where he liked and unliked?
I think
Was
he
that
might have
earlier?
liked. I think he liked the poll, like the.
Do you think he unliked because he saw that he was losing, or is he unliked because
That
he
would be
scrolled
such a
through like your profile or our
I
profile?
I don't think there was a judgment call. I think he probably didn't want to be like, seen as like, influencing the
Tipping.
results.
Oh, I
That's
see.
my headcanon.
he's too respectable. It could have just been
Yeah.
an innocent double click too.
That's true.
That's true. That's
So,
true.
but in this matchup between Mark Poole, one of the OGs, versus Megale Villeneuve, which to say that Villeneuve has directed her own epic and seen that Mark Poole has dried up in the powerful sun of Arrakis. And
Bravo,
the
Zach.
water of life has been extracted from his sound trout.
All right. Well, I do have I infamously didn't pick any Magali picks.
Yes, that's right. I had to pick one. I chose one that I thought you might like, and then just sort of nicely at the contract of Murphy.
I like that spell. It's an underutilized spell. It's not particularly playable, but it's a nice flavor. But I do have
protection spell.
yeah, it was I liked it in limited. I like not limited, drafts. Yeah, limited. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, Tor. Speaking of limited, did you know? I kind of glossed this up. This happened a while ago. Did you know that there's no longer draft boosters anymore? Or set boosters. There's only collector's boosters and play boosters.
So as play boosters
Tor
like
does-
draft boosters?
Tor doesn't even know what a play booster is.
No, I don't.
I know. Well, I want to explain it to it. Can I?
Yeah,
Let me
go
find
ahead.
the percentages. This is just a little sidetrack entree to the discourse that will happen later.
Yeah.
Okay,
we're
keep talking,
easing,
though.
We're
Okay.
easing you in like like a toad gets eased into a vat of
Into the
boiling water.
Well, okay. How about I do my my Magali picks?
Yes.
Well,
Yes,
please.
well, please.
Hold on. Let me.
Because Magali's just got great art. Like I personally think I voted. No influence on the rest of the tournament. I did vote for Magali over Mark Poole, and I think that she's just a great artist. One of the modern greats.
So this one I really liked. Just because he's really good. Like this guy, you can tell is a slime ball, but it's not like anything outward about him that you can tell he's a slime ball. I just thought that was kind of that takes a subtlety that I thought was interesting. Obviously Jaya, my girl, is great, and Rishkar's expertise, which is like the only spell I think in my Galta deck, and I love. I think she's really. But I was like, when I look through others, I try to figure out what they. Everyone has like a certain thing that they like, or like something they kind of come back to, like a certain theme, or like I was trying to figure out what they do really well. Like Jesper Elsing, for example, was like he liked to draw little dudes riding big mounts. So I was like,
guys.
I was like, what is Magali really good at? And this might be a little controversial, but I'm gonna go with I think she's really good at drawing women that look like they smell insane.
Okay.
That's kind of I think she like this is amazing art. This is so good. Like, but you know it smelled crazy in there.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty.
Yeah, I think like
uncontroversial.
I that's like
it smelled crazy in there. It probably smells terrible in most Magic planes.
Yeah, imagine, yeah.
With the exception of like,
this is Titiana, right? Or
Titania?
Titania, yeah.
Protector of Argoth. I tried to figure out like exactly like I tried to find something that like, and that's what my mind kept coming back to, is like, damn.
She does have a lot of she does a lot of
I'm not saying smells
striking
bad.
portraits of
I'm
ladies.
not saying smells bad. I'm saying smells crazy,
strong
smells
smell,
insane. Just that kind of thing.
Strong. I need some more examples because like so far you showed me 2. Are you counting Jaya as smelling insane?
I think no, Jaya is different. No, I was
well, she probably smells like char, right?
I think I
char
have
smell.
Yeah, there's probably a little like singy, probably like hair. But I think I've been obsessed with this smell. I brought this up before on the podcast. I've been obsessed with this like smell in this certain stairwell of an apartment in our delivery area. Because it's the worst smell I've ever smelled. But it's like it's the first time I've ever wanted to take like a picture of a smell. Like I wish I wish smell-o-vision existed, because I can't figure out what the smell is. It's so I'm going off on a tangent. Sorry.
What are some of the notes of the smell, though? Like clearly
ammonia
they evoke something.
Ammonia. I uncovered a new.
Great.
I found that this was the garbage chute is at the bottom of the stairs, so that's probably part of it. But there's something neglected in that garbage chute that hasn't been cleaned in decades, probably since the building's opened. I'll give you it's 1590.
Bro.
Yeah, 1590 Highway 36, I think. 1690.
You can't dox a place, right?
Rosewood. Yeah, there's multiple people live there.
You
It's
can't
like
dox a
saying it's
place.
in Roseville. There's a bunch of people that live in Roseville. There's a bunch of people that live in this apartment that's in Roseville.
That's just saying an address.
1690 Highway 36, Rosewood Village, I think it's called. But it's the stairwell in this apartment. It's insane. It's like if like somebody had like a cat made out of cat piss, and then the cat died. Sorry, I'm saying.
And then like a bed of jazz roses like grew over it.
Yes, and it went to heaven and continued living very happily with all its
upstate.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up Dead Ann. There's something about this smell. But like, here's the thing. Like, I'm starting to smell it other places. Like it like followed.
Oh
no!
I think there might be something supernatural about this, because like I was brushing my teeth
or something,
and I smelled it, and it was like no,
This is scary.
no, because I feel like it's like maybe there's like contagious or like demonic or something's going on here with the smell.
There is a weird thing about smell where it can follow you in ways that kind of make you go crazy.
I think it's like our brains are like, smell is like the most easily rememberable of the senses or something like that. There's like sight, like just memory, something to, you know, I don't know if that's true. I heard that probably on some like gas station pump.
No,
So
but I've heard the same thing, that like smell can like bring you back to like a moment in your past, you know?
Yeah.
Like you had like some food as a child that you don't eat that often nowadays. You get a little whiff of it and it goes, you know, you get brought back. It's like that scene in Ratatouille where the guy, you know, smells the ratatouille and he's brought back to him being this, you know,
maybe
tiny
Frank
little
Mir should have his
boy.
children smell every smell he smelled instead of watch.
That's beautiful.
That's how you pass on ancestral memory.
You just-
There's like a
Son,
chip in your
here's-
brain that like records every smell that you've ever smelled. Then it's like when you die, your kids take it out and they're like, I'm gonna live my parents' entire life through one sniff. And then they just smell. Every smell gets compressed into like 1 second, and then they like smell it, and it's just like
it's that smell in the stairwell, Tor. That's the smell.
And that substance is called adrenochrome.
Wow.
All
You
right.
figured it out.
So you guys wanted to do
I love you, Manna.
Oh, you want to wrap it up here?
No, it would be really funny. It'd be really funny if we wrapped it up here, though.
Maybe we should. Maybe we should.
What's the discourse? Is it important though?
We didn't even talk about like you tore Belly. You just brought up that play boosters are a thing.
Okay, I do want to show
Tor.
this. I do want to show this because I was vaguely aware of this, but the specifics were kind of lost on me. And collecting Outlaws of Thunder Junction. This is an official article.
Oh God.
From Magic the Gathering.
You know,
we should say that Thunder Junction is the set that's coming out in like 2 weeks ish.
I do want to do kind of a set review, discourse review, before.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Because there's a lot in this. But Zach, can you explain what we're looking at to Tor?
Okay, so here's the problem. Well, we didn't even talk about what play boosters are.
I'm getting angry looking at it. I'm getting a little hot under the collar looking at this.
So, I mean, that's appropriate.
Is this a heist movie set? Is that what I'm looking at? Are they tying in fucking like wailing out to like cards to a fucking heist? So the heist is on us. We're that stupid vault. We're the vault. And Magic the Gathering is putting dynamite into our chest cavity in order to blow us open and steal all of our juicy bits. All right, let's keep going.
I think that is accurate. Okay, so first off, what are play boosters? Play boosters are essentially set boosters, which are the non-draftable booster product with more than one rare on average. Were too successful. And basically, they sold so much more than draft boosters that Wizards of the Coast decided to phase out draft boosters and make set boosters draftable. And so now, play boosters...
So there's no more draft boosters anymore. There's no more
the
pure
15
limited...
The 15-card booster pack. So, no, not that would be too easy.
The collector boosters are still for the whales. That was untouched.
Mm-hmm.
But,
and this happened with the last set. This was the Murders was the first set where they made this change. But the 15-card booster pack is no more. It's dead. It's gone the way of the dodo. Now there are these play boosters, which I think either have 13 or 14 cards, so fewer cards, and they have art cards in them, which is annoying, and they have list cards, which I know we love the lists. Folks, we love the list. Everyone loves the list.
Is like the numerized ones or like the serialized ones?
Serial.
Sorry.
So this little graphic shows all of these rows are like different unique things that you could possibly get beyond the normal set.
What's textured
Oh,
mean?
that's a good question. Let's look it
Is that
up.
a new one?
So these
it-
are all
just
like
mean, like, it has-
variants that you can get.
Does it have like bas relief in it or something like that? Is that what textured is?
I don't know.
I think
It's
there is like a kind of like they do some kind of foiling or thing on the card, so it has a little bit of
raised foil.
Like borderless foil, maybe. I don't know. There's so many.
well, whatever.
Textured foils.
Dude, they're like this is like the research chemical phase of trying to get us to buy packs. It's like they can't just hit us with like the normal drug anymore. It has to be like some supercharged version of it. Like what is
mean,
this?
kind of.
What is
they're
like?
okay.
What card is worth money anymore? What's the one that's worth money? Are any of them?
No one knows anymore. No one knows.
Well,
it's like they're
there
flooding
are-
us with so much.
I mean, there's a mana drain in these packs. There's like there's some valuable cards in these packs. But
Which-
okay, go ahead. Yeah.
No, which is like
further devalues cards.
Yeah, but
yeah, and the
whatever.
percentages
Sorry.
are insane here. This I think lists out where it lists out the percentages that you get stuff. This was just command. This is play boosters. This is like the percentage that you'll get stuff. Look at this. It's so fucking complicated.
Wait, so there's not even a guaranteed rare in play boosters?
There.
Oh, one rare or a mythic rare. Okay.
Yeah, you will get on average like over one rare. I think you can have up to 4 rares in a pack. Maybe more with this set because of the big score. So this set is particularly complicated because it was a set that was designed to have a bonus sheet.
It's got
like
6
Strixhaven.
symbols. It's got 5 symbols.
All right, let's break this down. Okay, so
five
there's
symbols.
What the fuck are there 5 symbols?
You open a play booster pack and there's potentially 5 different symbols in the pack.
so like
Is
you have
one card, do you open up a key that you got to take to some lockbox in a subway and then open up to get your fucking rare?
So, I mean, you're going to get a lot of rares in these packs because of how they've set this up. So, there's there's the main set, which is this cowboy hat symbol, right? And then they also have this off the presses bonus sheet. That's the jail cell below the cowboy hat. These are not legal for standard bonus sheet reprints.
Okay, wait. I'm looking at patterns. So OTJ, what does the J stand for? Off the
no, it's
Off the
OTJ is
junction?
Outlaws of Thunder Junction.
Where's
That's the
Okay.
That's like
That's
the
the
3-letter
Outlaws of
set code.
Thunder Center. What does the
Set
C
code,
stand for? Is that because OTP looks like off the press?
OTP is
I
off
think
the press.
OTC is commander.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Off the Commander or Outlaws
No,
of Thunder
it's
Commander?
It's Outlaws of Thunder Junction Commander. There's only 3-letter set codes. That's how they do this. So
It's like airports.
Yeah, exactly. So there's every symbol has its own code. So OTJ is for the base set of Thunder Junction. That is standard legal. Then there's OTC, which is Commander Legacy legal, right? Which you will not get in your set booster. You will only get in
Play
collector boosters.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. You will not get in play boosters. You'll only get them in your commander boost, like the collector boosters, and in the commander decks, right? Those are the commander cards. Then there's the off the presses like bonus sheet that have the kind of like wanted poster art. Maybe not wanted poster, like the old timey poster art.
So off
which is
the
a
press. Yeah, I
bonus
saw.
sheet.
Yeah.
It's
Which
not
kinda
these.
looks pretty ugly.
We have to go down. It's that.
Oh, not those wanted posters. It's the other wanted posters.
Exactly. So these are not cards that are standard legal. These are bonus cards.
No, they're not standard legal either. That's
No.
great.
I mean,
I'm
these
They're
so
are
excited
reprinting
for
all these old
Discourse app.
cards that are
I'm
like,
so
you know,
excited for Discourse app.
maybe used to have some fucking value that people could sell them for, or like, you know, at least like there would be a reason to hang on to these cards and not just let them like fucking rot underneath your bed. Fucking use them as a coaster. Who cares? Get a print more. You open up a Black Lotus, fucking coaster that shit. It's a coffee. Sorry.
I mean, it's fair. I mean, Mana Trade is and Thoughtseize. These are constructed like playable cards. I'm not going to say that they're all constructed playable cards, but like you know, there's a bunch of bangers in there. So that's now I think.
Oh, I think we
covered
just saw
3
with the foil like go up. That's probably what
yeah,
the foil.
that's the textured foil right there.
Dude,
Now,
have you ever
we-
like looked at a magic card and been like, dude, what if this was more like a penny? I wish I could like run my finger over it and feel a little grooves.
What if this looked like my toilet paper?
I wish I could.
I wonder. I wonder. If
I wish I could wear this around my
pennies, too.
penis and make it like ribbed for pleasure.
Oh my god. I mean, hey, if you're reading the magic story, maybe that does happen. Okay. Sorry, talking about discourse, the magic story like updated yesterday, and
I'm so
there's, like,
excited. Tor, we have to do a full ep on this. We
Okay,
have to.
Yeah, I'll have to
Please.
prepare if it's something that's going to be insane to me.
I mean,
'Cause
I
sometimes
don't-
I'm struck with this and I just look at it and like instead of angry, I just sort of lose. I lose a part of my soul. I think, and
So-
a little part of me dies, and I just
Yeah.
don't have the energy to muster.
Staring into the abyss.
If it's too
Okay.
big, yeah.
Zach,
I'm
what
not
are
gonna
the
spoil-
what are the last two? You explained off the press. What is
Yeah.
BIG and SPG?
Okay, well, I just want to say about the story just quickly. They did confirm yesterday that Jace and Vraska.
Yeah,
fucked
of course they're
Raw.
all coming back. Yeah, I did see this. Yeah, of course.
No,
they're
no,
coming back.
no. Not only that they're coming back. They are coming back. They are in the set. They've been confirmed to not be dead and not be Phyrexians. But also they confirmed that they are, fucking without protection. That is something that is.
Wait, Vraska and Jace.
Yeah, well, they're already.
We're gonna have a little Humagorgon.
No,
Pretty cool.
there's the exact verbiage in the story is that they need to adopt because they should know by now if they were able to have children.
So
They
do we
would
got an
know.
official Jace uncut penis thing? Has that been confirmed?
There's no confirmation as to Jace's penis or
Wait. Are these magic lore story drops just like smut? Like what? I've never read them. Is it just
They're
like
not-
fanfic smut?
I mean,
I
there was love stories in old Magic, but it was like it was
yeah.
tasteful.
Okay.
Like I don't know what Gerard's penis looks like.
Okay, so
I know that he loved Hannah. He was very sad by her death, her permanent death. Like she didn't come back.
that's
like,
true.
There was shit that like mattered back then.
I mean, Jaya didn't come back. That's if they're gonna bring someone back, bring Jaya back.
No, I'm happy she's dead. She was cool. She had an arc. Her arc
Yeah, her
concluded.
death.
and
Her
we-
death was sucked. I don't know.
Yeah,
They-
fair
she
enough.
just, like-
I haven't read about her death. I'm just like they don't
the
need.
Phyrexians like pushed her off of a bridge, basically in Baltimore.
That's fine. That's fucking fine. Don't bring her back. Let her
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a dignified death. She had a fun story. She had a great life.
She's cool.
We don't
Okay.
need her back.
So sorry to distract talk about Jace and Vraska adopting a child. But okay. The next symbol is this vault.
How do you?
Which is,
How do you, dude? Isn't everything about a Gorgon like super venomous and shit?
should I bring up because like it's
No,
on
no,
Twitter.
it's fine. I'm sorry.
Let's
I'm
save
trying
it.
to
Let's
get-
table
yeah,
that.
let's save it.
Let's table
Bring
that
up-
for discourse.
Okay, all right.
Sorry,
We've come upon another abyss.
Right, we
We're
gotta
staring
finish
at
this. We
we
gotta
have
finish
multiple
this.
abysses that Tor
Well,
is
the
now
thing-
pondering.
I mean, it's not
I'm
just.
I'm picturing like Vraska taking a doggy from fucking Jace.
I
And
mean,
then I'm
that,
like, well, wait, hold on. There's
that
probably
is
some
canon.
there's probably some back snakes that like fuck him up or
Maybe
so.
Jace is taking it from like,
there you
Yeah,
go.
maybe,
We don't know.
we don't know what goes on down there. Maybe Vraska's
Yeah.
got a cock.
Yeah.
exactly. Which is
Maybe there's
sick.
nothing down there, and he's fucking her like thighs or something.
Okay, what's the
Maybe
next
they got
one?
nothing. Maybe there's
I-
a snake mouth down there, and it fucking like bites into his dick,
Oh,
and then
I like that.
stimulates it with venom.
Like
to
Alien
make-
or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Like the Xenomorphs.
Okay, sorry, I gotta move
No,
past
I like this. This is
Can
this
I-
is good.
Can I just point
This is
out that
healthy.
my first read for the BIG expansion symbol, I know it's a vault, but I feel like it looks like the Enterprise.
Yes,
Yes,
100%.
yes, I was
It
looking
looked
at-
like I was like,
that
are
was
we
that
Star
was the
Trek?
first thing that made me mad. Because you brought this page up, and I thought it was like going to be like the next 5 years of or the next 5 steps of Magic. And I saw that, and I was like, no.
No.
Okay,
No.
They
so
might
I
do
don't want
Star
to-
Trek.
I don't want to see you make Kirk Grixis or something insane like that. You
Ooh,
fucking
I can see it though.
no,
I mean,
no. He's the greatest starship captain the Federation has ever fucking seen. His singular trait is that he wins. If there's a Kirk card magic, it should be when Kirk enters the battlefield, you win the game. This is what fucking Kirk does.
So what is it like?
They're gonna have to be like a 2/2, like with some throwaway ability, not even mythic rare.
Yeah, probably.
No, it's gonna be a fucking.
No, he's gonna be mythic. They make all of these cards mythic.
No,
whatever.
That's the other thing. They made the fucking Primarchs rare in Warhammer. They made the fucking Mortarion a rare, an unplayable rare.
Tor, a Gruul Wharf is coming. Just prepare yourself. It's coming, whether you like it or not.
That is true.
Worf would be white red. They're probably gonna make him Gruul because Klingon, big brute. You know, like
yeah.
It's coming. It's coming.
But
just
you're right. I know.
So
I know.
If you like mythics, you'll love Outlaws of Thunder Junction, because while most sets have 20 mythics these days, there are 50 mythics in Outlaws of Thunder Junction.
Do they even print commons anymore?
I mean, actually, I think there might be more mythics.
It's like the thing in Canada where they
are there more mythics than commons?
Well, I think there might be like.
I mean, what's the point of even like printing like a creature that's like
I think
1/1 and doesn't have a game-breaking ability?
I don't
What's
think
the
there's
point?
more.
Every card should break the game from now on in Magic.
I think it's close, because there are 20 mythics in the main set. There are 30 big score mythics. There's a certain number of OTP off the presses mythics, and there are I think there are 80 commons. So I think there might be like 60 mythics or something in this set versus 80 commons. Like it's like that. So big score. Remember last year? They
get into the vault, open it up, and they're like, "Oh, look at all this gold! Oh, it's just fucking mythic rares of Magic cards. These aren't worth shit."
So remember last year how they had? That's fine. Oh, this is good. Remember last year how they had March of the Machine, right? That set with the Phyrexian Invasion set, and then they had March of the Machine Aftermath.
Invaded Dominaria. Fucking ass.
Yes.
Nothing matters. It doesn't matter what happens in the story because nothing's permanent. I'm sorry. Keep going.
No, but this is true. You're not wrong. So
I'm losing my voice. I'm getting so mad. I'm just being silly.
Remember how they had a mini set afterwards? They had March of the Machine Aftermath, which was sold in 5-card boosters that only had uncommons, rares, or mythics in it. Maybe you've forgotten. This was a year
I don't
ago.
remember that.
Introducing Magic's new flagship product, transparent boosters.
So
you're gonna know exactly what you get.
I mean, look at loot. Can we talk about loot? This is going to be the new Moscat.
There's no
Magic.
time. There's no time. We need a whole ep for loot. We need a whole ep for Grogu, Magic Grogu.
Magic Grogu. So this is Jason Vraska's adopted child, by the way. Canonically.
It's just fucking Gizmo. That's fucking Gizmo.
Well, I am a Gizmo fan.
It's cute. This thing is not cute. The other art is cute. The one where it's like a Furby, I can't stand.
Why can't they just adopt a normal child? Why does their child have to be the key to everything?
Because they're millennials and they.
Why can't it be Ben, the fucking kid that they're gonna love and raise and support? Can it be Sarah, the normal child that was like unremarkable backstory and just fucking.
Okay,
why does it have to be this?
So Zach.
So last year they came out with this mini set with 5 cards each, and it was a standard, and Pioneer, Modern, whatever legal mini set with 5 cards each. There was no limited format. It was just a bonus set. Apparently, it sold terribly. It sold so bad that they were fire selling boxes for $35 on Amazon or something like that during Black Friday. It was like one of the least selling products of all time, which is actually very unfortunate for Constructed, because there's like 2 constructed cards from that set with any relevance, but they are legal and standard. And so if you want to get your Nissas for your like team or ramp deck, you need to like pay like $50 a Nissa because no one opened this set. So that set did so poorly, but they had planned down the line to do
Another
mini
one.
set each year. That was their idea, is that they're going to do one mini set each year. And because Aftermath did so poorly, they took this mini set for Outlaws of Thunder Junction, which was called Big Score.
They jammed it into the main set.
Exactly, 100% exactly what they did. So
that's
you can now
that's the
open.
BIG.
Yes, now you can open extra mythics. All the cards in the BIG set are mythics. You can open extra mythics in your pack. There's a 1 in 5 chance of opening a BIG mythic in your Thunder Junction pack.
Can I just say,
booster pack.
what are the odds that this child that we adopted just happens to be the key to the fucking vault at the end of the fucking set arc?
Another black hole has appeared.
Dude, I hope the child has to die for them to open the vault. They just unceremoniously jam its head into that fucking keyhole and twist until it pops off.
Unfortunately, they open the vault, and inside the vault is the child.
Is the child.
So
okay.
The child has
He's the
Yes.
key child.
Christ.
The treasure all along was the magic of parenthood.
Okay, what's the last symbol?
Yeah,
and then let's put
and
this.
then we got to wrap up. Yeah, we got.
So the last symbol is the special guest slot, which is alt art reprints that are going to be in. They've been in sets since Ixalan, the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. So they are basically they're like list slot reprints that have full art variants in, and they're going to be in each set with that symbol. So they were also in Murders or whatever. So it's another reprint slot basically.
Dude, I love looking at spreadsheets to determine which cards I'm gonna get.
Yeah, that's
I love when I need a
crazy.
spreadsheet to tell me which fucking boosters to buy. I'm sorry. This is just. No,
It's beautiful.
I'm happy. I hope people enjoy this. There's probably some cool cards in there.
I think this can be. I think it's really hard to say that this is a good development. I think
No,
probably.
It reeks of desperation. Like they had that model where they like realized that they could make more money by kind of diversifying or making more collectible cards to happen. And this is they were starting to get diminishing returns, and now they are kind of in the flailing period of. The fact that they jammed a set into their set because they knew it wouldn't sell well that's indicative of like, flipping the table when you're losing. Kind of
that's not a choice you make out of strength. That's not a show of strength. I think it's
or confidence.
That too. And now I will say, what is kind of, in a way, it's preferable that they do this to having like, if they went ahead with a mini set, it honestly would be like kind of disastrous. Well, I don't know if it would be disastrous, but like, so the chances of pulling any individual myth, I did a little math on this. I got into the lab. The pull rate of pulling any individual mythic from the big score list, the big score slot, is a little bit less than pulling any individual mythic from the main set. So you have about a 1 in 7 chance of getting. I won't go through the whole math, but like the chance that your booster pack has the mythic that you want, if you're hunting for a specific mythic from the main set, is about 0.07%. And the chance that any particular booster pack that you open has a mythic that you want from the big score set is about 0.06%. So the pull rates are about equitable-ish for the two sets. So it does mean that like probably there's going to be more supply of those mythics than there would be if they had printed this like poorly received additional set. But like the player experience and new player experience, and then you see the rigmarole that we had to go through to like describe all the shit that's in these packs, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it seems like a more overcomplication to. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
at some
It's
point
sad
they gotta
in a way.
clean this up a little bit.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
messy.
Let's
Mark Rose already. Mark, you're so messy.
All right. Do we have anything else to add?
I guess we have to plug the polls, and I mean, you know, I don't know.
Run?
What?
Should we
That's
just
the
take a
Final Four.
hiatus?
You want to take
Should
a
we do
hiatus?
Final Four? I don't know.
I
Are
think
we
we
running
gotta-
Final
Should the last
Four?
one be a 4-way poll?
You want to just like cap March Magic's off? You want to have the final?
No,
next
no.
week?
I'm curious.
I guess the final is next week anyway, right? Wait,
Yeah.
but it's
We're
hard.
down to 4.
It's not the final isn't next week because we're gonna have the review of the semifinals next week, and then we'll have the final. Is that how that works?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I
Oh
don't know.
God.
We could just have
Oh.
one. We could have the finals next. We could have the We have.
Well,
There's room for 4 in a poll.
What about Zoltan Boros? We promised him a second chance, a second chance round later in the
We
tournament.
forgot about him. We forgot. Zoltan,
Okay, we should just
you've
plow
been forgotten.
on. Plow
All right.
ahead.
All right, we gotta wrap it up.
Listener.
my voice is dying right now.
Listener, save us from the hell of our own creation.
Every vote is a dagger in the belly of this beast, and
let me
eventually there'll
just
be
say-
enough daggers to kill it.
Let me just say that, you know, like Magic the Gathering, you know, and every like artistic expedition, every artistic project starts off pure and simple and clean, and throughout time it picks up baggage and eventually becomes bloated and unwieldy. Sort of like Magic the Gathering, sort of like March Magic's. And sometimes you look fondly off to something that's like younger and newer and purer in that way.
Why did
Kind
you
of
say
how-
younger? Why did you say younger?
Well, okay, I don't
keep
mean it like that.
He's so young.
I mean like perhaps the way that Vraska and Jace look at young Loot, their adopted offspring, or how I look at
Where is
the
this
Troll
going? Okay.
podcast.
I don't fucking know. Zach, I do want to say I appreciate all the work you've done on March
Yeah,
Magic.
thank
It's
you.
been
What?
very
This has
cool.
been a wonderful March Magic. Our most engaging one yet.
That's true.
Objectively.
That's true.
All
Objectively.
right, lads. I gotta
All right, lads. Be on the lookout
Goodbye,
for
Lambert.
new Troll Hole podcast apps.
And stay safe
every
out
Tuesday.
there.
Stay safe.
Bye, Tor.
Bye,
Bye,
Tor.
Billy. I love
Bye,
you,
Zach.
Mana.
We love you all.
Yeah,
Bye.
cut it when it's natural.